Good. Let's start it. Wow, that was quick. Let's share that live. Okay. So, do you think we should start a new session for RSpec? I think so too, just to give it, because it's a completely new task. I'll keep this one open. I'll close the Mies dev one because I don't think we need that anymore. We don't need the MCP servers. Close tab. Oh, I don't want to close it then. Okay, start a new tab. Right. So in the gem file we have our spec. I don't think we've initialized the specs yet, so if I do RSpec, it runs at least. Initialize RSpec. Install RSpec. It's installed. Maybe it is initialized. No. Yeah, but usually you get the spec helper file and things like that, and there's nothing there. So I think it's dash init. There we go. It's not indexed yet. But the files are there. Okay. Right, so I think we are ready to, let's see, our spec. Good, so that still runs. Right. Okay. So, what's the first spec we should write? I think you're right. Just stamping down the high level functionality, I think, makes sense to me. So, probably for the tools, at the high level, write some integration tests. What do you think? Sure. Yeah, that gets in the way. Right. High level. So let's see what's in. Let's start with list nodes. List. For some reason, my files are not getting found anymore. I'm not sure why. Let's check the code. So it's indexed the folders. Let me give it a sync and then see. There are the files now. Okay, so list nodes. There we go. List nodes. Arguments include tags. Okay. Let's start writing some specs. Start with list nodes. What is this, a tool? A tool, I think. Yeah. Tool first. Keep it high level. What do you think this uses? Warp.dev. You mentioned that writing down some instructions for it to follow. Things like this, where we are wanting to write specs at the high level, I think are the kind of instructions we want to keep in the project. So with Claude Code, I know it uses a Claude MD file, but I wonder what file Warp uses. Claude. See, when I get a pop-up like that, you've lost me. Documentation. When in doubt, read the docs. Customizing Warp. Ask Kappa AI. Okay, let's ask Kappa. How do I set project specific instructions? Use the rules feature. The rules allow you to define reusable. Here we go. Rules allow you to define reusable guidelines that inform Warp's agents how to respond tailored to coding standards, project conventions, personal preferences. You can manage these rules from Warp Drive, Command Palette settings panel. However, for now, rules are generally managed at the user or team level, not directly scoped to a specific project. There are active feature requests and community discussions about supporting project or directory specific rules, such as having rule files like CloudMD in your project. This function. Yeah, I think it's mentioning some. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah. It makes sense. So let's start off this task then. Let it do its thinking, and in the meantime, take a look at the rules. Rules. Yeah. Yeah. Let's start by writing some specs. Start with the list nodes tool. Oh, that was mine. I'll help you write high-level specs. First, let me understand the current code base. Okay. List nodes. Now let me look at search service. Right, so the search service uses the list nodes tool. That's interesting, yeah. Look at its usage. Okay, so it's made a spec for it. It's written out a human readable spec for it. Right. Yeah. Do we still need unit tests? Can we use it to analyze itself, to say, okay, before committing, check that everything still conforms to the tests, to the specs? Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like it though. I don't know where this is going, but I'm gonna let it do its thing. Exactly. I think so. Here are my thoughts now, right? LLMs are expensive. Running Ruby code is way cheaper than using an LLM to evaluate the code against its own spec. So I think you're right. It's still valuable to write out the spec into a Ruby file, just so we have it enforceable at the CI/CD level. So I'll ask it now use the spec to implement RSpec tests integration. An RSpec integration test that is runnable locally and in CI/CD. Be extra explicit about what we want. Yeah, I'm curious what it's going to do, if it's going to use fixtures or... I'm going to tell it to update the README with the structure that is discovered in this context. Because it keeps repeating, it keeps going through the thought process of where things are. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is a developer. It's already a developer. It's a junior developer. Let me create a shared context for setting up test votes. This is brilliant. Wow. Oh my God. This is amazing. Oh. Oh, I love this. It has a DSL. It's made itself a DSL for... Oh, this is so good. It's a method. Here it is. It's implemented itself a DSL, and then it's using it. Right? So these are all just simple methods, and oh, this is so nice. Yes, apply it. Wow. Yep, coding has changed. It's even more fun this way. I mean, you still use all your knowledge, right? It's not you are guiding it. It's guiding you to some extent, but it's quite, it can go off into any direction if you let it. Yeah. Yeah, this is the integration test, and look how nicely it uses the vote setup. It uses let, described class, described call. This is poetry. And I'm pretty sure this is just going to run out of the box. Checks the word count, modification, and they're good checks as well, right? They are at the right level. Wow. Wow. Tag handling, it includes tags. When there are no tags, edge cases, right? Fabulous. More edge cases. Handles empty nodes. Nodes with only front matter. Malformed front matter. Jeez. We'd include tags false, so it's a context. Oh wow. error handling when the vote. Sorry? Could you type that into the chat, please? Okay, I'm very impressed. I want to see if it runs. This was for list notes, yeah. It's found an error. Oh wow, so it ran, hang on. The X means it is a non-write, so it ran. Oh wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Ruby, it's a standard, but runtimes still implement it differently because it's quite a wide standard, so you can kind of choose which part of that format you implement. And by default, I think Ruby yeah, it's different than it expected. Oh wow, yeah. And it's even adding an action to run them, which would obviously, that makes sense. If it's public, yeah, I already have. I don't have a pipeline on this, but I have one on my blog, and it's free if the repo is public. Yeah, it's our work. It's MIT licensed. This is now our resume. I'm gonna link to the videos as well of how we're building it. Right. I'll keep this context. Remember, I want to write this out to the README. I'm going to stop the live stream now.